You're not bad at small talk. You were just never taught how. In that awkward silence, that panic when the conversation stalls, it's not your fault. But if you don't fix it, it will hold you back. Because small talk isn't pointless. It's the gateway to everything. Friendships, opportunities, and if you can't open that door, you stay stuck watching everyone else connect, while you sit there trapped in your own head. I know that feeling. I've stood in rooms full of people wanting to join in, but counting the minutes until I could leave. I thought something was wrong with me. But the truth, those people weren't born good at this. They just knew something I didn't, and I'm about to share it with you now. See, I used to think I was just bad with people. I would rehearse one-liners in my head before social events only to stumble the moment someone asked, "So, what do you do?" Then came the panic, followed by the awkward silence, followed by me pretending to check my phone just to avoid feeling like a failure. But then something changed, and that change didn't come from some magical script or extrovert charm. It came from one simple shift. And if you stick with me, I'll tell you exactly what that is. First, let's clear something up. You're not awkward. You're not broken. You're not bad at socializing. You've just been playing the wrong game. You've been told to be charming, funny, witty. But the secret to small talk isn't to impress. It's to connect. And connection doesn't come from performance. It comes from presence. Let that sink in for a second. Connection comes from presence. Because when you're truly present with someone, when you're genuinely curious, they feel it. People can sense when you're with them, not just near them. And here's the beauty of it. Introverts are wired for presence. You notice more. You think deeper. You feel nuance. That's your gift. And when you use it with intention, conversations stop being terrifying and start feeling like second nature. But how? It starts with dropping the pressure to be interesting. Instead, aim to be interested. I remember this moment like it was yesterday. I was sitting next to someone at a networking event, terrified I'd have nothing to say. But instead of trying to be clever, I just asked them, "What got you into what you do?" That was it. No script, no magic, just curiosity. And it worked like a charm. They opened up, I listened, and the conversation took on a life of its own. That's when I realized small talk isn't about talking. It's about listening deeply enough that the other person wants to keep going. And if you think that sounds simple, good, because it is. But simple doesn't mean easy. You still have to show up. You still have to lean in. You still have to let go of the voice in your head that says, "You're boring. You're weird. You're not meant for this." That voice is a liar. You were made for connection. You were made for impact. And you don't need to change who you are to get there. You just need to stop hiding. So, how do you start? You start by changing your energy, not your words. Smile like you mean it. Make eye contact like you're anchoring yourself to the present. Stand like someone who belongs in the room. Because the way you carry yourself speaks before your mouth ever opens. But if you want a cheat code, ask better questions. Ask questions that get people talking about what they love. Ask things like, "What's something that's been exciting you lately?" Or "What's a weird hobby you're secretly obsessed with?" People light up when you give them permission to be real. And the more they talk, the more confident you'll feel. That's the paradox. The less you try to talk, the easier small talk becomes. But most people miss this. They try to dominate the space instead of sharing it. And if you're still thinking, "Yeah, but I'm awkward," then let me tell you something I wish someone told me sooner. Awkward is just authenticity without confidence. Read that again. You're not awkward. You're just not used to being confidently yourself in public. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. So, here's what you do next. You pick one interaction today. Not 10, just one. Say hi to someone. Ask one question. Stay with them. Let go of the outcome. And if that goes well, you'll realize how powerful one moment of courage can be. If it doesn't go well, good. You just built emotional muscle. Either way, you win. And here's my personal secret. Whenever I feel nervous before speaking to someone new, I ask myself, can I make their day 1% better? That's it. Not can I impress them, not will they like me, just can I give a smile, ask a question, or show genuine interest. That simple filter makes every social moment less about me and more about service. And when you shift into service mode, you stop overthinking, you become magnetic. People don't remember how articulate you were. They remember how you made them feel. And if you show up warm, curious, and grounded, They'll walk away thinking you're amazing, even if you barely spoke. So, my friend, if you've ever felt left out, overlooked, or invisible, this is your moment. No more hiding. No more waiting. No more telling yourself you're not enough. You have everything you need to connect deeply, speak confidently, and leave a powerful impression. Because charisma isn't about volume. It's about alignment. You at peace with yourself, present with others. That's what makes people listen. That's what makes people remember. So, if that resonated even a little, like, subscribe, because I'm way too lazy to chase you down and remind you again. Seriously, my phone's probably dead. Again.